Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Chinatown, 1974. I'm giving it 1 out of 5 stars. I hated this flick. There's the disc. It's going to be another lamestream movie. Just to prove it to you that I'm not lying. When I say lamestream movie, I'm talking very high. 8.2 out of 10 on IMDb. 312,000 votes. 11 Academy Award nominations. Best Screenplay winner at the Oscars. John Huston plays the greedy white male swine of a capitalist pig. He's involved in some kind of socialist department drought in Los Angeles during the 1930s. And he's worth well over $10 million, which is a lot of dough back in the 30s. Which makes him a bad guy, I guess. Plus, he raped Faye Dunaway when she was 15. I had an illegitimate daughter sister. I'm going there. And how he was able to get away with it, I don't know. I thought incest was illegal, but okay. So Jack Nicholson plays a private detective in Los Angeles and during the 30s. And the title of the movie, I guess, has to do with the ending. There's a lot of Chinese people in this, including but not limited to James Hong, who plays Faye Dunaway's butler. At least when she's at her daughter's sister's house. Anyway, I couldn't get into this movie. It's way too long. 2 hours and 10 minutes. Come on. And because of that, I might not even be able to finish my Blood and Lace review, which is kind of hard to watch, actually. Blood and Lace. I thought it was going to be one of these slasher movies that got a GP rating, which is this 1971 equivalent of PG. But so far it's pretty dull. The opening scene is pretty decent, but it starts to go downhill from there. I don't know what to say about Blood and Lace, but I do know what to say about Chinatown, though. I thought it was boring. It's supposed to be a neo-noir directed by Roman Polanski with Jack Nicholson and Faye Dunaway and John Huston and a bunch of other big names. John Hillerman. I mentioned Roman Polanski, James Hong, and Burt Young. A lot of big names in this. It was boring as heck. Okay, so Jack Nicholson plays a private detective. He used to work in Chinatown with this Escobar dude who got promoted to lieutenant after working in Chinatown with Jack Nicholson. We don't know much about what happened in Chinatown that caused Jack Nicholson to become a private detective, but he starts to discuss it a little bit in his pillow talk with Faye Dunaway. I wasn't too thrilled to see Faye Dunaway revealing herself. Not a good sight. I don't know how old she is in this one, maybe in her 40s. Of course, she played Mommy Dearest, which is her greatest role ever. The coat hangers. The role that she regretted the most in your career is her best role by far. Anyways. Yeah, this is what one reviewer said. Watered down noir. A film about LA and water set in the 1930s during a drought with dark, incestuous subplot. That pretty much sums up the movie. But anyway, Faye Dunaway's husband gets killed. We don't know how. He ends up drowned in a freshwater reservoir, but he's got salt water in his lungs. So Jack Nicholson seems to think that Faye Dunaway's incestuous father, John Huston, is the murderer. But the ending really doesn't make sense to me. Maybe somebody can explain it to me, because I have no idea what happened at the end. And maybe it just went over my head. Hey, what's all this? What's this?
It's another bot.
Oh.
There's these bots on TikTok, and then they're like these love heart emojis, and then it says, "Hello, any single boys here?" And then I was like, "Do you think I'm hot?" And then one person made fun of them. They said, "Hello, 18 love emojis. Am I gay?" And then somebody responded, "Yes."
It says, Naked HD, XYZ girls here. Streamer recommends. This got a bunch of lipstick emojis.
Wait, what did you say? Naked HD.
What's Naked HD?
Wait, what? What are these random tech emojis?
Oh, Cal Tyrone is in my chat room, and then I got somebody else putting all this pornography or sexually explicit material in my chats. I have to report it to YouTube. Well, welcome to my chat room, Cal Tyrone. I'm just reporting all these pornography chats. Some chatbot blew up my chat room. Yeah, 2 hours and 10 minutes. It's just sorry for the distraction there. Anyways, it's just the whole movie is just Jack Nicholson driving around trying to pretend to solve the case. And at first he gets approached by Faye Dunaway's dapple dog or whatever. Whatever it's called. Dapple doll or whatever it's called. She pretends to be the this chief engineer's wife, and she wants Jack Nicholson to investigate his love affair. So Jack Nicholson agrees to do it. And later on, he finds out that Faye Dunaway is the real wife, and the dude gets killed. So Faye, oh, yeah, that was the best part actually. When Jack Nicholson got his nostril knifed up, that was pretty gruesome. I agree with you, Kai Tyrone. Good one. Kai Tyrone says the best part of the movie was when Jack Nicholson got his nose broke. Good point. Very well put. I couldn't have said it better myself. Anyways, so the dude ends up in the reservoir, supposedly drowning from fresh water, but later on we learn that he drowned from salt water. Somebody dumped him in the reservoir, and all Jack Nicholson can do is accuse John Huston of doing it because he's a rich guy. Wow, that's a lot of evidence. He's a rich white male swine of a capitalist pig, so he must be guilty. Plus, he raped his daughter. Anyways, it's hard to see how he was a capitalist in a socialist water system. But okay, I guess Polanski can make up anything, right? Polanski had his own issues later on, so maybe he was trying to make John Huston into the character that he was. Who knows? But the plot was very confusing, and there was no plot really. And Jack Nicholson starts having an affair with Faye Dunaway. The scene that I didn't want to see, with the mole on her back and her front side, was very unattractive. Anyways, eventually Faye Dunaway reveals that his husband's mistress or girlfriend that he keeps hanging out with is actually her sister daughter, because she got raped when she was 15 by her dad, John Huston, and then she moved to Mexico, and now she wants to reunite with her sister daughter for some reason. Don't ask me why. I guess she feels sorry for her or something. The family that plays together stays together. Right? Isn't that the line from Country Cousins? Anyways, pretty dull. Just people just standing around talking about water and incest and all this other stuff. I don't know why people enjoy watching this. Beats the heck out of me. I guess they try to make it like the Big Heat. They try to make it weird, but with Faye Dunaway revealing herself, it's not like a 40s noir. It's a neo noir, which kind of ruined everything, if you ask me. But that's just me. I'm in the minority, although Kai Tyrone is give me a thumbs up. He agrees with me. I thought it was pretty bad, or he found it boring. I kept taking naps in between because I couldn't really wait till the end. The end didn't make any sense anyway. It was a big dud. I don't want to spoil the end, but let's just say it happens in Chinatown. All right. So that's the end of my review. I'm not going to say highly recommend it or check it out, but I will say skip it later.